Oh my gosh, school is starting next week and I have so much to do. Let me take a look at my Google Calendar. Wait, doesn't Beta O's rush season start soon? I better check. I want to support my chapter as much as I can. Let's see. Wow, that's a lot of events. I want to go to as many as possible. I better start adding it to my Google Calendar so I don't forget. Are you manually adding your chapter's events onto a Google Calendar like this? Adding events like this wastes your precious time and can lead to inaccuracies if you input it incorrectly. There must be a better way. Introducing the adding the official Northwest Province Google Calendar to your personal Google Calendar to save you from time inaccuracies and wasting your precious time tutorial. There are so many benefits to doing this. I would highly recommend all Northwest Province brothers to do so. This method of keeping track of your chapter's events is quick, easy, and Satrap approved. First, you want to go onto the Northwest Province website. Then you're going to click Event Calendar under Events. Here, you can see all the events from each chapter. These events are added by the chapter secretaries themselves. Thus, you're receiving event information directly from the source, the chapter. How detailed these events are on the calendar depends on your chapter secretary. So here you can see Zeta O's event. They've added the time, the Zoom meeting ID, and a description of the event. Your chapter can add more details depending on their circumstance. So you could view your chapter's events just by going to this Google Calendar on the website, yes. But wouldn't it be nice to just log into your personal Google Calendar and have all the events laid out for you already? Well, let me show you how. First of all, click on this big green button. It'll lead you to a Google Doc with all the chapter calendar's URLs. So, for example, I definitely want to add the Beta Omicron chapter calendar. So I'm going to copy and paste this URL, go to my personal Google Calendar, click on this plus icon under Other Calendars, and import from URL. So all I got to do is paste the Beta Omicron URL, add calendar, and there we go, it's added. So I can just see all of the rush events that we're having next week. They're all there. And there you go. So because I used to be a Beta Omicron board member, I can actually show you how this works in real time. So let's pretend that I'm the Beta Omicron secretary. So I'm going to add an event. It'll just be a test event. So I'll just say test event. I can add a Zoom link for my brothers to click on. And then change it to the Beta Omicron calendar. And then I can just say a description. This is a test event. I'll save it. So I'm going to go back to my personal calendar, and as you can see, because I've added Beta Omicron to my personal calendar, it automatically shows up. So anything that secretary adds, it will be added to your calendar in real time. So for me, that saves a lot of time. Sometimes I forget events are happening, but if the secretary adds it for me, I can just see it right away. So that's really nice, and you can add other things like I said, Zoom links, meeting IDs, passwords. So you can even add documents, so things that you'll need for the event. So that's all super helpful. So I really think that this could be a very powerful tool, especially during these times when most chapters events are virtual. And I think one of the best things is that you can kind of add other chapters URLs, so it doesn't have to be just yours. So say I'm interested in Zeta Omicron. I've met a lot of cool Zeta Omicron brothers, and I really want to see and I really want to stay up to date on what they're up to, so I can just import their URL. I'll add that. I'll go back and automatically all their events are there. So see like this event, this already passed, but you can see all their events. So that's really nice. So I really think this has a good potential to foster interchapter relationships. Um, it's pretty cool. I think especially with like residency talks and other professional events, that'd be super cool to see. So for example, Epsilon Psi had a residency talk, and maybe I'm wondering what's it like to have a residency in Oregon, what's offered there, so I can hear what they have to say over there. So I think that's pretty neat. That concludes my tutorial, so if you have any questions or need any help, feel free to contact me. My door is always open. And if you are a secretary or a regent of your chapter and want to know how to do this or have any questions about it, also please reach out to me. I would love to see this get updated. All right, well, that's all I have for today. Thank you for listening, and I hope to see all your events on here.